Shalom, shalom. As always, I want to start these videos by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son for this wisdom and knowledge. That is Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kodash, as well as a double honors upon to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under, and have been laboring, helping younger brothers such as myself understand this 144% doctrine of the Bible. This being something titled to the sort of ran earth into the ground, because I just got done watching the Beloved Brother Hebrew Israelite Milk, and we've been using the same term lately. That's the spirit of this man Esau. He just did a video of some porn star who tapped out. She logged off on life, okay, an apparent OD, okay, and that's becoming more and more frequently amongst the females in that industry, okay. And this man, and I left a comment on his page. Esau be playing with the YouTube comments, but I left a comment on his page that this man Esau is failing these women miserably. And he's not only just failing these women, he's failing the people, the nations, the earth, the land, the animals, the water, the air. Everything's fucked up under this man's rulership, and he's the term we've been using has ran the world. He's ran the earth straight into the ground. You let Esau, take control of the car, it's for sure it's destined to crash. You let Esau fly the plane, it's for sure going crash, okay? And that's what we see right here. And just a quick analogy reminds me of this NBA coach for brothers that know a little basketball. There's this guy. His name is Tom Thibodeau, and he recently just got fired by the New York Knicks. And this guy is notorious for just running his players into the damn dirt. Okay, he plays his minute. Typically, you want to play 30, 33, 34 minutes a game. He plays his players 37, 38, 39, 40 minutes a game throughout a whole 82 game regular season. And by the time the playoffs come around, the team is exhausted. They done got beat down because he don't use a bench. He don't use a rotation. He runs his players into the damn dirt. And that's how Esau Edom is as the captain of the earth. He's running everything into the damn ground. He don't let nothing rest. Okay, so let's just speak on this. Intended to be quick, Lord willing this be edifying. Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, and we the wicked. Who's the wicked? You so-called self-proclaimed WHITEs, and you're really not white, you're red. Okay, this is you right here. And we know not all so-called white people are Edomites, but all Edomites are the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, and they are going to be swiftly taken out of power. Okay, as we can see, their little queendom of wickedness and terror is collapsing. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous, and it's clearly not this man, he does everything wicked. He promotes everything wicked, dark, and evil. Okay, so clearly the righteous aren't in authority. If so, why are there so many wars? Why is there so much pollution? Why is there so much homelessness and poverty? When the righteous are in authority, why is there so much confusion? Okay, when the Lord is not the author of confusion, everything here is complete madness under this man. Got the people all confused, don't know what damn gender they are. It's crazy, man. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Okay, and you gave this woman liberty to hopscotch and pogo stick around on rod to rod, and she done, a lot of these women be on drugs, man. They be on straight up drugs, whether it's prescription drugs, which is typically, these Edomites, they can afford it, or these women be on them street drugs too. Or they smoking weed all damn day. They drinking. A lot of these people can't go a day without getting intoxicated under something. Why? Because they're in a state of mourning. Because life is effed up with Esau Edom in control. Proverbs 28 verse 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. And this man, we see, sticking on topic, then ran his middle class of America into the ground. Okay, everyone's overworked but underpaid. That is the makings of a niggard. If your boss is working you to death and you not making much, you're barely hanging on. You got to get 2-3 jobs just to survive. And shoot, I don't even have kids, and it's pretty tough. I can only imagine, Akim with kids, getting hit up with child support, this, that, and that, and this. This is clearly shows you this man is a niggard, a covetous niggard. Okay, he's selfish, and he's gonna suck everything dry, and then keep trying to suck. This is speaking. He's beating the damn people down, but he's also beating the earth down. Okay, you're supposed to let the earth rest. You're supposed to give the land a year of rest. It speaks on this in Leviticus, the 25th chapter. He don't follow that. Okay, that's why a lot of these lands, the soil is missing the real the nutrients in the soil's all messed up. When he came over here to the Americas, in California in particular, there used to be gold and silver all in the waters, all in the waterways as a filtering agent. Okay, keep the water crystal clear. But now what do you see? You go to LA, you go to Las Vegas, you go to San Diego, you go to Phoenix, you see literal rivers built out of beds of concrete. Okay, this man's crazy, and he got to get taken out. But speaking on what he done did to the land as well, don't nothing get rest under Esau's watch. It's titled, and this is in the NLT, Leviticus 25, titled the Sabbath year, the Shabbat. While Moses was on Mount Sinai, the Lord said to him, "Give the following instructions to the people of Israel. When you have entered the land I am giving you, the land itself must observe a Sabbath rest before the Lord every 7th year. For 6 years you may plant your fields and prune your vineyards and harvest your crops. But during the 7th year, the land must have a Sabbath year of complete rest. It is the Lord's Sabbath. Do not plant your fields or prune your vineyards during that year, and don't store away the crops that grow on their own, or gather the grapes from your unpruned vines. The land must have a year of complete rest. But you may eat whatever the land produces on its own during its Shabbat, Sabbath. This applies to you, your male and female servants, your hired workers, and the temporary residents who live with you. Your livestock and the wild animals in your land will also be allowed to eat what the land produces." Okay, but this man is crazy. This man, he takes it all for himself, or he's wasteful. I done seen at these grocery stores, at these being a truck driver, as well as a security guard, a mobile security guard, as well as plenty of experience in fast food. This man will just throw out all his food at the end of the day at certain fast food places. You could give it to a homeless drive. He just throws the shit in the trash. Okay, you go to these supermarkets, if it's past the expiration date, instead of, giving that to a homeless drive, people in need, people starving out here, people is hungry, people is homeless, he just throws it in on the dumpster. This man is crazy, okay? And it speaks on that, that same spirit of being a niggard. I'm taking all the fruit for my damn self. And Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, we're going to stay in the NLT, verse 22. When you harvest the crops of your land, do not harvest the grain along the edges of your fields, and do not pick up what the harvesters drop. Leave it for the poor and the foreigners living among you. I am the Lord your power. Okay, and Esau don't leave shit for nobody. This is a greedy, covetous demon that is in rulership, and we are seeking for this man to be taken out, because he's running all of us in everything, all of things, into the damn dirt, into the damn ground. Proverbs 12 verse 10. Let's speak on these animals too, because since this, how'd Esau get here? He got to the Americas, and what was one of the tactics he did to take down Gad, the so-called North American, Native American Indians? He killed off the buffaloes. Okay, he took them down. He planted as well as he created these blankets with smallpox. This man is a devil. But to mess up Gad, the Native American Indians' food supply, he done wiped out a whole bunch of the buffaloes. This man don't got regard for nothing. Okay, look how many animals done went extinct over the last 100 years or so. This is all within Esau being in rulership. Proverbs 12 verse 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the cruel are wicked. Okay, and you know, it's what was we speaking about? Oh yeah, me and the beloved Ak, you know, Shalom Malak. We up there in Michigan. Minneapolis, Wisconsin is just loaded with beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lakes everywhere. Okay, you see nothing but freshwater lakes, all types of fishing and different types of trees, right? And you know, we just speaking about fishing, right? But this man requires you. Here it is. This man done overfished all the oceans. We just saw a video of whales beaching themselves in the hundreds. I believe it was in Australia, and all these animals dying. You got sea turtles with herpes. This is crazy. Meanwhile, he requires you, if you want to go fishing in some local pond in your area, you got to have a license. Okay, it shows you we're still yet this day in our captivity, and we're slaves. All right, and actually, let me get, you know, Micah 2:10, because we're speaking on this man don't give nothing rest. Well, this isn't rest for the Israelites. Okay, this is rest for the wicked, and we can see the fruits thereof. Okay, this is not your rest. Let me actually just get that. Arise ye, Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. All right, and them clowns over there in the state of Israel, okay, are clearly not the true people. Okay, because if those were the real people of the Lord, there wouldn't be no wars. There wouldn't be no confusion. All right, and the world would be at rest, but clearly not. And the righteous would be in authority. Well, we don't see nothing but wickedness, and it's getting worse and worse, showing you who they really is. Matthew 24, verse 22, Yahweh Shai speaking. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay, and that's what we're sincerely, you know, praying, that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai have mercy on us in these last days. Okay, and we can see the time is moving. 1 week feels like a day now. Time is moving, but that's good. We want to get the hell out of here. This nightmare of the devil being in control, running everything into the damn ground. And let's close off on this. When he does finally get taken out, the whole earth is going to be like the end of the movie The Wiz, or The Wizard of Oz, when that wicked queen gets taken down, everyone celebrates. The whole earth, or what, the end of Star Wars Episode 6, when the Death Star explode, everyone and everything celebrates. That's what it's going to be like when Esau Edom's bitch ass gets thrown back into chains, okay? Because he is clearly, you know, just degenerating everything. Isaiah 14 verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, let me pause real quick. Salakia, of course, as soon as I do a video, you know, this guy wants to park right next to me. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Okay, and let me see what that's looking like in the NLT as well. You know, this man done chopped all the trees, deforested. Look at the Amazon rainforest, how messed up it is now. Done polluted all the waterways. This man clearly got to get taken out. Let's get this as well in the NLT, and we'll close out. Isaiah 14 in the NLT. You struck the people with endless blows of rage, and held the nations in your angry grip with unrelenting tyranny. Oof. But finally, the earth is at rest and quiet. Now it can sing again. Even the trees of the forest, the cypress trees and the cedars of Lebanon, sing out this joyous song. Since you have been cut down, no one will come to cut us down. Okay, and just imagine, you know, the earth is pretty right now in its worst condition. Just imagine what the kingdom gonna look like when this man right here finally gets taken out of his rulership. I hope this is edifying. Shalom.